do.
I tell you what to do if I
No,
want
it's
to tell
okay,
you what to
Jenkins.
do. We're back.
She's a woman. She thinks she can fight for her rights. Oh.
Oh, good. I'm glad we're gonna start off this with some good old-fashioned misogyny.
I mean, it's just not one of our streams unless that racism is present.
We have to have either racism, misogyny, or well, can't really think of anything else. Something horrible. So you guys lock eyes,
Allah Akbar.
and you
And this is
realize
when we
that this
kiss.
is what love feels like.
You're waiting for that, weren't you, man?
I mean, yeah, other than that, I just kind of not gonna say anything.
No, no, of course not. I look back over. Say, I should get running. Hopefully, be back sooner than later with good news for you, Sheriff. And get this troublemaker off your hands.
Yeah, whatever you say. Just get me that letter for transfer. Otherwise,
There, yes, sir.
Yeah, all right. He just turns back to his desk.
Yep, I turn back around and usher out the door and ride off.
Okay.
Feel the dusty desert.
Just a lonely loner on the lonely road. Nobody knows where that's from?
Yeah.
Disappointed in you.
I go back, change into my regular clothes again.
Okay, so you're now
Put
back
on
at the camp?
my. No, no, no. I want to stop by the post office one more. Well, no, I guess I can go back to the camp, sure. Yes, I go back to the camp.
Okay.
Form the party of what has happened.
How long has it been?
Maybe 30 minutes.
Fuck. I'm still meditating.
Oh, so I can't talk to you?
I do not know how it would go.
Okay. Gwen.
If you're just resting to recover fatigue, you can talk while resting.
It specifically says that fatigue from spells needs to be meditated away.
Ah, okay.
So I'm not sure if meditation, like, you know how people actually meditate in real life, they can still speak. It bothers them, but they can still speak.
Yeah, but you
So
just
I'm
can't have a
assuming I
very
can
long
still listen.
conversation.
Yeah, like, I can't use my brain for stuff. Like, he can say, this is what happened, I can say, okay, sure, but he can't ask me, like, what's 2 plus 2? Then it's like, no.
Yeah, in your Zen state, you're like fish.
Yeah.
Okay. So I tell you guys everything that has transpired. Explain how if I wait X amount of time, however long it takes to ride there and back.
Not long.
Yeah, exactly. And then we just write up another message. Stamp it again. Say it's a letter of transfer to take the prisoner. Sounds good?
Yeah.
Okay. Then to attempt to speed things along as long as you don't make me sacrifice. Best for it, Jacob. What I'd like to do is wait the period of time, run through the steps again of getting it signed, going in there in the one set of clothes, getting it stamped, doing the boo-boo story, about how my stupid ass dropped it in a barrel of water and ruined the letter. So I had to write a second one.
Okay.
And then,
And pay your man the 2 cents.
Right. Apologize for not being able to tip him again. But, yeah, and then get back in my officer's uniform.
It's not an officer's uniform.
I'm sorry, my Confederate uniform.
Sure.
And say, yeah, I'm so happy I got to come back. I'm even the one who gets to escort this asshole. Make sure you lock him up nice and tight.
All right, so you head over to the sheriff's office.
Right. Do you want me to re-roll the letter again?
Yes. This time with the -2.
Why? You don't have to explain yourself, I guess. You bully. I mean, I'm going into this with a -4, so I have to explode.
Yeah. Well, you have to explode anyway. And, oh,
Or if you
you have to ace.
if you give me 2 hours and 30 minutes, I can be unfatigued and help you. But
Well,
then they would wonder why you've been away for 2 hours and 30 minutes.
no, that's exactly the amount of time you've had, because I go there for 30 minutes. Supposed to take 2 hours to really get there and back, minus whatever time it takes to write the letter.
Okay.
So, I mean, that can work. I thought it was going to take like 8 hours.
Jake, can you agree?
Sure.
I'm no longer fatigued, so then I'm gonna turn to you and say, "Oh, my friend, I'm gonna help you write this letter," and then I'm gonna
Alright. Oh, laddie.
putty. There you go. You have D4 in persuasion to write the letter.
Now I have a D4. 2. Yes. Hey, Jakin?
A D4 -2.
Yes.
So you might as well use unskilled again.
Didn't even think about it like that.
All right. You got a 1.
Please. I use white chip. Try again.
Ooh,
Nailed it. All right. You got a raise.
this is the best fucking letter he's ever written.
So I write
There's
a
even
letter.
hearts on the eyes.
Prisoner transport. Planning to release the prisoner to me.
Okay.
For summary delivery to the JAG Corps down in Tombstone. For crimes of, and then I write up my little briefing.
Sure. All right. Yeah. So you come into the sheriff's office. He's like, you're back.
And I'm going to nod, stand at attention, and hand the letter.
He gives you a look. He takes the letter. He's like, this is the transfer letter?
I'm going to nod and say, I was told to deliver it to you, Sheriff. I believe this was what you and I were talking about earlier, though. Yes.
Oh, I thought the lieutenant would hand it over. All right. He, opens it, breaks the seal, takes it out, reads it. He's like, yeah, all right, well, that's everything in order.
Sir, thank you, sir. Please secure him tightly.
Uh-huh. He grabs some keys. Heads over. All right, well, looks like they're transferring you down to Tombstone. And he opens the cell. Come on out now. You need him handcuffed?
Sir, yes, sir.
Alright. Arms out.
You could have brought your own handcuffs.
Why? He
Please.
can provide them?
I know, but I had to.
Alright, that's great. His arms.
Alright. He cuffs you. More like shackles you. And he's like, hey, alright, right this way.
Quick question, do I at least get my possessions with my
Sir.
travels?
Your personal effects will be handled by the Confederate Army. Please do understand.
Oh, yeah.
Your rights right now are to remain quiet and follow me.
They're in that box over there. You need to go get another one of your guys to carry it, or...
How much shit does he have?
Well, he had a parcel of pistols, a bow and knife, some money. What else did you have, Mad Dog?
Tomahawk.
A friggin' tomahawk.
No. So I'm
Yeah,
gonna,
in like a backpack.
so I'll put my hand on my pistol and I'm gonna look over at Mad Dog. I'm gonna look over at the box and say, Get on, boy. You want him? You go get him. Pick him up. And I'm going to make it very clear that I got my hand on my pistol. Looking at Mad Dog, not the sheriff.
Yeah, yeah.
Fuck's sakes. Yeah, I had a backpack, so I guess I'm gonna wait to put on the backpack.
Well, not
No,
really. You're
you just
handcuffed.
grab the box and carry
Yeah,
it.
you're
No,
you're
it's
the
all in
one
the
carrying
box.
it. Yeah, you just pick
Okay.
everything up. So your
They
hands are
make a
full, so you
backpack
can't
to
do
get in the
anything.
box too. Yeah, I guess let's pick up the box.
Is that so smart? He says just before Mad Dog picks up the box. I mean, I'll put his
Got
guns
those
in
handcuffs
reaching
on,
distance.
don't you?
Well, his hands are free.
You didn't leave. Did you leave the rounds in there?
Well, I didn't mess with him.
Okay, put the box down. I'm gonna motion for you to put the box down, Mad Dog, and I'm gonna go through and I'm gonna unload all of the rounds out of all the guns.
All right, well, there's still a Bowie knife
And a tomahawk.
and a tomahawk.
I'm
Don't
gonna.
forget the
I'm gonna.
tomahawk.
Oh no. I'm gonna go out. I'm gonna motion for Mad Dog to follow me as I start walking out to my horse, and I'm gonna get some rope off my horse, and just gonna sit there and tie it around his neck and everything, and I'm gonna climb up on the horse. I'm gonna pull my pistol out. And I'm gonna kind of keep it across my thigh, like pointing over at the direction that Mad Dog's at, and say, "You know where the train station is?" I'm gonna look over at the sheriff and nod.
You need me to oversee the transfer in case his partners show up?
No, Sheriff. The captain has them over at Fort Newgate. He's actually handling them tonight. That's what my previous missive to the lieutenant was about. If you want to go watch, I'm sure he wouldn't mind your company.
Wait, you're heading over to Fort Newgate?
No, but that's where the other three are. The captain's handling them himself. I'm supposed to take this one to Tombstone. The orders are already put in through the JAG through the lieutenant.
Well, all right. I just mean, you know, normally I got to see him on the train.
I'll shrug and say, Sheriff, if that's really what you want to do, I won't tell you how to run your town, but my orders are my orders, and I'm walking over them now.
All right. Well, let's head
My
over to the
captain
train.
trusted me to handle this.
All right.
Sorry?
He's like, all right, I'll walk him over to the train with you.
Excellent. So, I walk him over to the train.
Yep. And
Pay for
the sheriff's with you, and he's like, when is that train supposed to show up? Also, this train don't go to Tombstone.
What? Oh, come on, man. That's what you were saying earlier. That's what you said the lieutenant said.
Train goes north.
Yeah, there's no way it goes.
Right, whatever though, but all I was doing was repeating what you said the lieutenant said.
Well, he may not have been talking about that train. He may have been talking about the train in Benson.
Just say you're green and you're like, oh, right, and I'll walk him to Benson then.
And then, okay, then if this is the punch I have to roll with, I'm going to start looking kind of nervous and say, I'm going to lean over to the sheriff. Well, I'm going to actually what I'll do is I'll kick Mad Dog forward since, you know, he's on a rope and everything to get him to go up at rope's length. I'm going to lean down to the sheriff and say, Sheriff, get him to Tombstone. I was told to take him to the train. If I don't get him on the train here, where am I supposed to get him on the train?
Oh, well, he pushes his thumb up against the rim of his hat and he goes, I suppose you gotta take him all the way down to Benson, but I don't rightly know why they'd send someone covered in blood. Are you okay, son?
We discussed this earlier.
Yeah, it's been hours. You could have changed. They only give you one uniform?
I've been on the road there and back.
So,
I was given the one message and sent back to get the other.
you know what? Let's go have a chat with the lieutenant. We'll sort all this shit out. Come on. And he starts
Not a
walking
problem.
towards the outpost.
Excellent, excellent. So
feel
we
like
start
I'm
walking over to the outpost.
It's not a long
I'm gonna
walk,
sit
mind
there, and I'm gonna say, we can't have him carrying his weapons like that if we're walking over to the outpost. I'm gonna say, boy, put him on the back of the horse, and you better do it slowly. I'm gonna have my pistol out.
you. It's a box.
The box, you're right. So balance it up there, and I'll hold it.
Okay. Do you do that, Mad Dog?
Sorry, he said put the down.
No, I said put it up on the horse, and I'm gonna
Yeah, I'll
hold
do
it up
that.
here. You don't need to be carrying it if we're walking over to see the lieutenant.
Yeah, I do that. I'm not saying
Okay.
anything. I'm just gonna
Cool
do
beans. Cool beans. Okay. And then I'm gonna kind of start pulling Mad Dog in closer and keeping like him on a closer reel. Closer reel.
Okay. And the
Mad Dog now! And then I'm gonna yell at you to jump on the back of the horse. Go!
it. All right, I do that.
All right, you jump on the back of the horse. The sheriff turns around and goes,
I bump into the sheriff as he's trying to, or as I see Mad Dog jumping on the horse. I'm gonna use my horse to kind of bump into the sheriff and just giddy
"Alright,
up.
make a riding check."
Make a riding check,
Yeah,
Jakin.
to spur your horse to hit
Yeah,
somebody?
you're trying to make a horse.
Oh no, not to like. I'm not talking like war horse like hoof stomp. I mean just like whatever the horse. You know, I mean, I'm assuming is the sheriff even relatively close to us?
Yeah, he's about 5 feet in front of you.
He's walking like right next to us, right? So I'm
Yeah.
talking
Gotta
like a
be-
little booty shake. I'm not talking about like a
You
full-on
gotta make sure
tackle.
you can control your horse. What if it bucks you instead? I mean, come on.
I mean, like, your horse
For a
isn't
booty
isn't gonna,
shake?
isn't gonna try to hit somebody. That'd be dumb of it.
Oh well, okay. Well, I mean, I don't. Okay, I don't know. I feel like the amount of violence everybody's thinking about is different than mine. But okay, if that's the case, then I would just want to ride off
Okay. And he's like, what
and
the,
ask the fuck opposite direction.
what the hell? And he's gonna fire at you guys.
That's okay. Mad Dog takes bullets for lunch. So.
I don't know if I really want to take these bullets.
And you guys are moving, right? So I think that incurs a penalty.
No, I would have pulled his box like forward like in my lap and not having it behind me since he's jumping on the horse.
Sure, sure.
Just wanted to let you guys know that you're magical.
You got 3 fate chips. Roll to soak.
I have 5.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, I don't know. I can't find anything. I think that's like vehicular combat. So he's gonna shoot at you.
Give him a -5.
Doesn't
Oh.
really hit.
All right. Well, you're right. You're right. He didn't hit. So
So Chicken's like, use my chips.
we'll just use this chip. He's shooting at you guys, which means he's shooting at Mad Dog because Mad Dog's on the back. So he hit.
So he doesn't get any negatives?
No, he's just shooting at you guys.
Oh, okay. I thought you said because we were moving.
Right. You obviously weren't listening the whole way.
I guess I wasn't. I'm sorry.
It's okay. 13 damage to you, Mad Dog.
So good. You know, I should have raised my record. But whatever. That's probably like what? 2 wounds?
I don't know.
6.
6? That's
Yeah.
a wound.
Okay, well, whatever. Still crow.
Okay. Ooh.
Yeah, thank goodness I got bullets. Another. No, that's a 1. Another silk rope. I was like, can I add a d6? Nah. And then you get 1 extra chip, Jacob.
Okay.
Roll 20. This is why I can't get negatives.
Alright, so you soak it. He shoots you in the shoulder, and you just kind of shake it off. Shake it off.
Beautiful.
Alright, and you guys go blazing past.
And we would obviously get off the main street as soon as we can and just ride off into the desert.
Yeah, okay, so you guys get a good distance. But it's clear that, even as fast as you're going, your horse is weighed down with the weight of 2 people, and you hear coming out of the town behind you, they're chasing after you on horses.
Wow.
Which means we're gonna have to
Just
Do we
That
see that
intense.
outside?
Yeah, you probably see it. So we're gonna have to do a chase.
Unless I can help them. How far are they from me? That will help me know what I can do. I would assume a few miles.
What? Yeah,
How
they're probably
far are
like
they from me?
2 miles away. Maybe
2
less.
miles away. Okay. Okay, so first we're gonna go see Windstorm.
Wow, man, what is this, like England's finest? Gunshots and everybody just jumps on their horses and like, what's up, where's the troll?
Well, it was literally right next to the outpost, so this gunshot rings out, all this shouting. They probably open up the gate, see Mad Dog on the back of a horse riding off, and they run and get their horses. There's not a lot of, like, you were literally right here, or
So
like on this
Lewis
road.
is gonna stand. Lewis is gonna stand from his mountain when he sees when he hears a gunshot, and he's gonna look as everything's folding out or whatever, unfolding into the town. And when he sees Decker, well, a bloody Confederate soldier who he assumes is Decker, with what seems to be Mad Dog tied up on the fucking, or cuffed on the horse, is gonna be like, okay, well, that's my cue, and I'm gonna cast Windstorm. Basically, Windstorm is a twister strong enough to whip the coat off a dead man. It's the range of a medium burst template. It's the size of a medium burst template, and the range is as far as I can see.
Okay.
So everyone within the whirlwind will be automatically blinded and will need to make vigor roll or be shaken each round they spend inside the
Well, you gotta
windstorm.
cast it, right?
Yes, I gotta cast it.
Alright, and that's in the Player's Handbook, Windstorm.
Deadlands Reloaded, 112, Windstorm, ranked novice spell.
Got it.
And it's concentration, so as long as I focus on it...
Okay, a
it
medium
keeps going.
burst template is only gonna hit 2 of them.
Yeah, but since I can move it every 6 seconds, I mean...
How fast can you move it? Oh, pace equal to your spirit. What's your spirit?
My spirit
Is what?
is 8. D8.
You can't keep up with horses. Horses have
No,
pace
but I can
10.
block a few of them. I'm gonna raise a shit ton of dust in front of a few of them.
That's for sure, yeah. You'll be able to hit 2 of them, like I said.
So, yeah, 2, 3 of them maybe. But it's still, I mean, it's better than nothing. And then I can recast it again and again in front of each of them. But, okay, so for the first 2...
Oh, that's a raise.
Yeah, but raise doesn't do any belief. Nah.
Okay, so they have to make a vigor roll or be shaken each round?
Yep, each round is to the twister. Plus, they will be blinded no matter what for like until they clean their eyes. I'm assuming. And if anybody attempts to shoot the twister, it's a -2 penalty.
Alright. How did he get a 0? Why does he have a
You roll a
-1?
1.
I do not
Oh,
know.
this guy has a fatigue. For some reason. Okay. He rolled a 1, so he failed. But now I fixed that for the next one. Alright. So 2 of the soldiers get struck by this twister. And they're gonna start lagging behind. But the officer and the sheriff are still hot on Mad Dog and Decker's pursuit. So, we're gonna go into chase.
And not remotely concerned at the twister which spawned out of nowhere. The Weird West.
Well, these 2 soldiers are probably quite shaken.
So like, what the shit? The Griffin soldier and the lieutenant had focused eyes, tunnel vision.
Yeah, they're not really focused on what's going on. I mean, they probably see it and they're probably thinking, that's weird, but I mean, like, wind tunnels are not uncommon. Yeah,
Okay.
they may think it's a little weird that it just kind of came out of nowhere, but they're not gonna think it. You know, they're gonna rationalize it, like, oh, you know, the escapees kicked off all that dust. You know. Now, if it like said their name and lunged at it with wind hands, then yeah, they might freak out. All right, so. Oh, this is gonna be a really shitty, really shitty Chase, because they don't have riding, and I don't think, Decker, I don't think you have riding.
I sure don't.
So it's just gonna be a bunch of unskilled checks.
I think I'm
Hold on, I might be
riding.
able to help.
Alright, so go ahead and make a riding check, Decker. Oh, the officer did well. Alright, the officer is gonna get a card. You got a Jack of Spades.
Oh, no, I don't.
Alright, so the officer got a Jack of Spades, which means he can attack at you at medium range. Which is a -2 penalty. Alright, he's gonna shoot at, Decker. And I'm gonna go ahead and spend a fate chip to re-roll that. He hit. 7 damage, Decker.
Oh, yeah, no, that's me. I have a toughness of 5.
So you
I'm
would be
shaking.
So you're shaken, yeah.
unless you spend your last fate to try and roll out of it.
Well, you don't have to.
No.
No, you can just
I
spend
can
a
move
fate
still.
chip just to get rid of it. Alright, so that's
Cool.
round 1. Round 2.
Do I get to roll out of shaken or anything?
You have to get a card.
You can spend a white chip just to get out shaken. You got to roll for anything.
Yeah. But if you get a card,
Oh, really?
yeah. You can just spend a fate chip to get rid of shaken if you want.
So can I roll first before deciding that?
Yeah, you can do it anytime.
Okay.
Alright, so you and the officer are going to get a card. So, Decker, your card is an Ace of Diamonds. That's really good. Putting that right there. And then the officer's card is a King of Spades. Also really good. Okay, so, you are both at short range. So he rides up alongside you. You can melee attack each other if you want to. And you get to act first, which means you have advantage. So, he rides up beside you, gun ready, and you kind of point your pistol at him, and it startles him. He thought he wounded you with the last shot, and so he kind of lifts his horse kind of rears up, and his hand shakes, and he can't get the shot off. So it's your move. You need to roll spirit to see if you get out of shaken. Oh, and Mad Dog, you can also act because Decker got a card. That card's for both of you, basically.
Well, I don't have a gun or anything.
But yeah, but you could punch him. You said you can melee attack him.
No, I quit.
Oh.
Kick him. Kick
Nah,
him off the
choke.
horse.
You can, yeah, spit on him, punch him, piss on him. I don't care what you do.
Or you can
Do
use your action
something.
to grab a gun and load it.
Yeah.
Or even intimidate, or if you have one of those skills.
I could take Decker's gun and use that. Yeah.
Give me that fucking gun.
Yeah. Yeah, would I be able to hand him my gun?
Yeah. Well,
Is like-
if you get out of shaken, that is.
Okay.
Nah, I advise you that.
Well, hold on, let me roll shaken first. No, because, if I can give you my gun, I'd rather give it to you, so hold on.
Well, actually, you're out of shaken. You can fire and throw it up in the air. He catches it and he fires.
That was even cooler, Jacob.
Right?
It's even cooler.
Like,
Wait,
he's
do I have to
trapping
make a
you.
roll to
You're gonna
catch it?
shoot.
No, I'm not
You're
gonna
just
throw
not
it to you, I'll
gonna
just
catch
hand it
It's
to
gonna
you.
fall into the-
Throw it in there, like, make a throwing skill check. Oh, no.
No, that's, yeah, and then my gun just bounces on your
All right, well,
face
shoot.
and hits their horse in the head. Yeah, hold on. We were having fun, damn it.
I can already tell it's gonna fail. I'm feeling it.
Shut your whore mouth.
The maniacal
I rolled
laugh.
twice, I'm sorry. He got
Okay,
me
so
going.
the first one you hit.
Yeah.
Yeah, it hit. Think.
Oh, yeah.
Alright, and then I'll hand it off. Rolling damage.
7. He's shaken.
And I hand the gun to Lewis and say, "Don't kill him unless you have to."
Not Lewis, Mad Dog.
Mad Dog, sorry.
Oh.
It's been so long since I've talked to him.
No, I don't think you're gonna hand it off because that would be a multi-action. I think he's gotta do a multi-action to take it from you, then shoot.
Oh, really?
Otherwise, you missed.
I have to do the multi.
Dude, that's where I was.
One of you has to do a multi-action.
I can do the multi-action.
There you go. All right, so you shoot
I
with
just
-2.
yeah.
Yes.
Yep. So you take the gun
Yeah,
from him and you
plus no
fire
more.
at the guy.
Yeah, I got a straight up 4.
This is the Confederate officer, right?
No, you got it. Yeah, you got a 4. You hit. Yeah, this is the Confederate officer. This
no,
is
he's asking it. Yeah.
what's his name?
The sheriff?
No, this is the officer.
Or no. Yeah,
that's
the
what
one
I'm
that
saying.
pointed-
Yeah.
Pointed, yeah. I was gonna tell
Gilbreth,
you,
Lieutenant Gilbreth.
I'm not in the best shape to do any call shots.
Well, you already rolled, so.
Yeah.
All right, he's he's dead.
I'm saying that.
So actually, before you kill him, I'm gonna go ahead and spend this to soak damage.
Get on 1. Oh, fuck
Alright.
you.
So you shoot him in the shoulder. He's like, ah, and grits his teeth.
And if I can, I'll hand it off to Decker.
And that would be 3 actions.
That, yeah. So you're holding on
So
to it for
you
now.
have the pistol.
But he's still
Alright.
shaking.
All right, and he is still shaking. Yes. Oh, actually, no. He's after you. He can't attack, but he can still roll out of shaking.
Right.
So spirit roll. All right, he's no longer shaking. All right.
Balls.
So, at the end of round 2, we're gonna go to our break. When we come back, we're gonna see the conclusion of this chase.
Balls. And dick. My cat's laying on his back over here, like with his fucking. Fair enough. Just chilling.